Welcome back to another episode of ASG-Craft. Here we are, flying through the End Islands, headed off to meet up with our buddy Kressel. We'll be taking on a project together for an item to sell in the shopping district, and this farm design is going to be an absolute monster. So, rather than keeping you in suspense, we're just going to dive straight into the time-lapse and get to it. So I will see you at the end, and this one's going to be fun. Well, there we go. A fully functional shulker farm. Absolutely going at it. Huge shout out to Cressel for taking this project on with me. A large amount of the building itself was done by Cressel. As you saw from the time lapse, I helped where I could. However, Cressel was using a mod that allowed him to see layers of the farm as they were being built. So I didn't have that, so I couldn't see the layers. So I kind of just had to go off of what he was telling me to do when I was helping. But other than that, I was in charge of wrangling up the Shulker friends, who we affectionately named after the 4 ghosts in Pac-Man. We had Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Unfortunately, Inky was the first to go into the farm to test that it was working, and it did in fact work, but Inky did pay with his life, which is the big sad. Thank you for your sacrifice, Inky. You will not be forgotten, and you will be missed. Thank you again for your sacrifice. So, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to try and explain this farm as best I can. I will not do it justice, so I will put a link to the farm in the description for you guys to check out for yourself. But I will come in here just to my safety hallway so that I don't get attacked by Endermen, and I will use this button. This is part of a mod pack that myself and a few others use on this server called Tweakaroo. It's just basically spectator mode without spectator mode. So I'm going to show this off as quickly and terribly explained as I can, but hopefully you guys will get the idea and just appreciate how awesome this farm is. So this is the giant collection platform, obviously just flowing water underneath the dispenser down there, up there. And all the shells come in and they flow off down the stream. And if you can read this, you're too close. And then it gets picked up into the collection system, which ends up in these chests here, which we'll show that off in a little bit. So again, I'm just going to quickly explain this. Try not to get too in-depth because I'm sure that the video that gives this tutorial could do it much better. So, short version. All of the shulkers try to hit these guys, these snow golems, when the farm is on. There's a mechanic that when a shulker is hit by a projectile, it has a chance to multiply, which is what they do. These guys are what we call the overdrive. These guys just add more shots to the system, hitting a shulker more times with more chances of duplication. So there is your shulker friend there. He's getting hit, and he has, you might have just seen it there, he is multiplying. He is splitting into 2 and just continuing to create copies of himself. Now, the way shulkers work is when they teleport, they try to teleport within a 15 by 15 block radius of themselves, which currently there are no spawnable blocks down here for them, so they must go up. When they are down and they look up, all they can see is these valid spawn locations of these slabs, so they do teleport there. But when they get here, they see the scaffold. They couldn't see it from below. Just the way they work, they don't see scaffolding from below. So when they get up here, they realize, oh, I actually don't have space to pop my head down. So I'm going to keep teleporting up. And this keeps happening up, 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 all these layers until they get here. Now, down here in this chamber here, you'll notice that right below this shulker on this block is a pressure plate. When this shulker opens and hits that pressure plate, it triggers this clock to stay on. When there is not a shulker in this spot, this timer runs out and triggers the system to get a new shulker in this place. So let's go up to the top and check that out. So this system stores shulkers in these 4 positions. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now these 4 shulkers have valid locations to stay on the sides of these blocks, which means they won't try to leave. They will stay here. There's no reason for them to move. And this one in particular is a very important one because he's hitting this pressure plate, which allows access to the kill platform above. If there's not one here, the kill platform above does not register as a valid spawn, so none of the shulkers try to teleport off of this level and up. They will stay here, even though they don't have valid spawn locations. They will just stay here until they have spawn locations above, as you can see there. This guarantees that there will always be a shulker, at least one, up in this row. And that means that when one dies down here on this level, sorry, I just went through a bunch of layers and that was pretty jarring. Actually, we're going to be able to see it. You just saw a minecart dump off a shulker. So when this shulker dies or teleports away without duplicating, that timer is not being activated by that pressure plate, so it runs out and sends a minecart to pick up one of those 4 shulkers that are guaranteed to be here. At least one. At least this one will be here, because otherwise this platform would just fill up because there is not this plate being activated. So there's always going to be an available shulker next to this line to be picked up and replace the one down below that either didn't duplicate or died. So when there is a shulker in that position pushing that pressure plate, it flips these trapdoors, which gives a valid spawn location, and then it's more of the same. When the shulkers teleport here, they say, yes, I can teleport to the bottom of this trapdoor, but then when they get here, they do not have a valid, headspace. They can't open, so they keep teleporting up and up and up and up. The only place for them to go is into this platform, onto all of these valid spawn locations on these blocks, or on these trapdoors, and their heads are in wither roses. And then those wither roses are on soul soil. Soul soil, you're able to pick stuff up through soul soil with hoppers. All of the shells come and get picked up. They end up in this dropper. The dropper spits them out into the water stream, and off they go. That is the quick and dirty explanation of how this works. Short version, there's just no spawn locations they can go that doesn't take them up, 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 up. And the system has safeties built in that allow it to always have a shulker ready to replenish the one in the active chamber before it sends anything to the kill platform. And while everything is in the kill platform, as you can see, super effective. This is not at all a game exploit. Mojang did add this as a feature where this shulkers will multiply when they are not, or when they are hit with a projectile. So we are not exploiting any bugs or anything that's in the game by accident. This is a feature that is added into the game, and it is busted. So let me come out of this spectator mode, back to my character, and we'll go check out the storage. So this thing has been absolutely just killing it. I have AFK'd at this farm for about, I AFK'd for about 4 hours, and then it broke and I had to fix something. But then after that, I AFK'd for about another 12 hours, and we are absolutely stacked with shells. All of these chests are all full of shells up until about here. So with about 12 to 14 hours of AFK, if you want to count the time that the farm broke, we have 16, 17, 18 and a half. 18 and a half full chests, double chests, not to mention the hoppers behind, full of shulker shells. This is going to supply the server, and this will supply the shulker shop that I will open very soon, where I will be selling shulkers for absolutely cheap. Goal is to literally just fill this storage all the way up to the absolute brim. There is a lava in here, which I can show you. There's lava in here so that when this does fill up, the extra shells just end up in lava. The goal is to just let this thing fill up so that we have literally 24 full double chests and hoppers of shells because, why not? Why would we not? So I will AFK here again at some point, but thank you so much. Shout out to Cressel for doing a lot of the building on this, and I helped where I could, but with that mod he was using that allowed him to see the layout, it was very hard for him to let me help him at certain points. So I helped where I could, as you saw from the time-lapse. But huge shout out to Cressel for making this thing happen. Thank you very much, Cressel. And again, shout out to AeroTwit for showing me how to use the mod with Tweakaroo to get the spectator, watching me fly off into the distance. So, with that, we have one more little project that we're going to go work on, and I will catch you over in the shopping district in a little bit. Get excited, because it's going to be fun. I will see you over there in 3, 2, 1, boop. Well, 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 what do we have here? As you can see, we are back in the Haven here at Spawn. We made a trip over here because we had a little project that we've been working on. So I'm going to go over here and hop in the Nether, and we're going to go show you what we've been up to. So, as you all know, this server is going to be operating off of some sort of an economy. I have a book about it at Spawn. And so far, no one has built a shop. Can I please? Thank you. Woo! So, over here, we've got this nether portal right by the spawn. I set this guy up. This will spawn right out in what will be the shopping district. Very close. So we're going to hop on in. And you might recognize this village is actually just the very first village. So right over there's the spawn building. I just, you know, wanted to be dramatic about Nether portal. I want to be dramatic about how showing it off. But you may have just seen it in the background. There we have it. The first shop in the shopping district. That's right. I have constructed Golden Carrot Cake, my new shop. I was just going to call it the Golden Carrot, but then, you know, we decided to sell cake and it worked out. So, walking up here, actually, excuse me, whew, what am I doing? I'm walking on the lawn. How dare I? Allow me to not walk on the lawn. We'll walk along the nice pathway that we have together. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. It's so nice. Goes right to the front door. How lovely is that? The nice little platter that holds up the cake. We'll get a little sky view real quick. Got a nice little cake. A giant golden carrot in it. Delicious. Delicious. Let's head on in. Bubble Vader up into the shop. Hey, there's the bottom of my carrot. And as you can see, every good shop has free samples. A little bit of cake, a little bit of carrots. Everybody likes one. Over here we've got cakes selling for $1. And over here we've got golden carrots themselves for 4 diamonds for an entire row here. Or if you want to shell out a little bit more, you can have a whole shulker box with the box included. Thank you, Shulker Farm. You're working wonders. And this inside, not too decorated, but when you're done, you can just come over here and safely drop out of the shop. So that right there is the first shop in the shopping district. Shopping district is just going to be located kind of around / on top of this village. The village is going to probably get decimated at some point just to make room for more shops. But there we go. This portal is open with some spruce wood in the corner. Little strip spruce to market. So yeah, here we go. The shopping district is now officially open, and I can't wait to see more shops from everyone else who lives here on the server. I know that there are a few people who are currently selling stuff out of their homes, just like I was for the enchanted books and the golden carrots. But hopefully now we'll see some physical shops. So that sounds like a fun time, and I can't wait to see it. Anyway, with that, I think I'm going to end the episode. It's been a long one today. We have gotten a lot done. It's been a busy week. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and drop a... Whoa. Did a big turn there. Smash the like button. Drop a comment down there in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. And make sure, if you haven't already, to hit subscribe. That would make me the big happy, and to do the Minecraft twerk dance. You know how it goes. So thank you all so much for watching again. I hope to see you in the next episode. Been a good one. See you in the next one. Peace.